It wasn't a big enough show. It's not like the X-Files, you know, where it was a worldwide huge show. It was a nice little success, and most people just don't know who the hell we are. So it's kind of like starting over, but you know, so does everybody. So it's better than being locked into Spock or Bill Shatner being locked into Kirk, where the world knows you for this character specifically. A lot of people, unless you watch the show, most people don't know who the hell I am. So.
Sí, bueno, yo la voy a hacer en castellano para hacer curar un poco a Carlos. La primera sería la tensión sexual no resuelta que hay entre Claudia, Bala Maldorán y Daniel Jackson. Tiene algo que ver también con la realidad de Claudia Black y Michael Shanks. Esa sería la primera, y la segunda es, ¿no cree que Christopher Tilk se lo montó mejor al escribir y dirigir sus episodios rodeándose de bellas amazonas que tú? Gracias.
I thought I understood the first part, but this is going to be good.
First one is the non-resolved sexual tension with Vala Maldoran relating some way with the reality between Michael and Claudia Black?
Well, there's unresolved sexual tension between Michael and Claudia Black, for sure. There's also unresolved sexual tension between Michael Shanks and Richard Dean Anderson as well as everybody else on the show. There's unresolved sexual tension between myself and Beau Bridges, Ben Browder, Christopher Judge. So I think there's unresolved sexual tension between everybody but Daniel Jackson and Dr. Lamb. That's resolved.
The second one I didn't get it.
Tilk se lo montó mejor dirigiendo y escribiendo sus episodios, ya que se rodeó de Amazonas. Se lo montó muy bien.
Do you think that Steve Jobs get a better episode, directing and running episode, being surrounded with so many Amazons, so many girls?
That's kind of Chris, though. He said, I get to write an episode. What do I want it to be about? How do I get a lot of hot chicks on the screen at the same time? Oh, I know. And make it about him, his character. Well, they're Jaffa girls. Jaffa girls gone wild. Woo! Seriously, Chris? Yeah! And we'll cast who's hot. Let me get an FHM. Maxim magazine. Jolene Blaylock. She's hot. Let's get her. It's not really more sophisticated than that. You think that there's some sort of science and, genius minds at work? No, it's like, she's hot. Can we call it? Okay. Hollywood.
Now my question. How and why did you get to do the Thor boys? Thor boys, the alien,
Thor boys. I'm sorry, I thought you said 4 boys.
No. Sorry.
How did I get to do 4 boys?
Just 2.
Who told you about that? That was my trip to Thailand. No one was supposed to know. It's kind of a really simple story. In the first episode that Thor appeared in, it was an episode called Thor's Hammer, I believe. Was it Thor's Hammer?
Yeah.
Is that the one? And the puppet had like 2 lines to say or something like that. He said, I think he might have just said, I am Thor. And so I think, at first I thought it was a nice flattering way that Michael Greenberg, one of our producers, said, "Hey man, we need a really good actor to do the voice of Thor. Do you want to do it?" And I went, "Yeah, sure. Who the hell's Thor?" "Oh, he's he's going to be an alien on the show. You want to do the voice?" I went, "Oh, sure, great." Because they could get me to do it for free, right? They would have to pay somebody else to do it. I went, "Okay, sounds good." And there Michael was doing this for free, did his 2 lines. Well, that's kind of neat. Then later on, Thor came back in an episode called, I think, Fair Game or something like that, or whatever the hell it was called, where he talked for hours. He had dialogue passages this long. It was the one where they were having the session between the 3 Goa'ulds, Cronus and you and some other, the chick, Nerky, where they were having some sort of treaty meetings at the SGC, right? And Thor shows up, and he's talking, and he's talking, and he's talking. And I said, whoa, 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 whoa. This little prick talks more in the show than I do. I said, I'm not doing this for free anymore, because I went into the studio, and I was there for 5 hours trying to match my voice up with what the puppet was doing. And the other part that made it really frustrating was the puppeteer. The way it worked, the guy that was working the mouth, is he was reading what the character was saying. And so he would literally be doing this. He'd be going, and he would be stopping he wouldn't be stopping at the end of a sentence, he'd be stopping halfway through a sentence, so you'd get "This is why I am coming to you right now." And I'd have to, what the hell is he doing? Well, he's looking down the page. So it was frustrating. I'm going, how am I going to justify this guy going, "This is why I'm coming to talk to you"? It used to drive me mental, and it was very frustrating sessions to voice this over. So I ended up saying, you gotta pay me for this now. And so that's what ended up happening. And of course, once the continuity was established, I was sort of the voice of Thor. And oddly enough, because I'd asked to get paid, they all of a sudden started I told them not to, but they started crediting me because I didn't want anybody to know I did the voice of Thor. So, and the character ended up being the second best gig I ever had on the show. So.